right, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Awareness Channel. My name is TC. So I told y'all they was going to turn them goddamn food stamps back on, didn't I? I told y'all they was going to turn them motherfucking food stamps. Maybe a lot of people already knew that shit, but I had to say it, act like I knew the shit anyway. Because listen, that motherfucker wasn't finna throw everybody a whole month behind. And I ain't even talking about the people. But the government back on, and I'm guessing the food stamp cards have been reloaded. I'm guessing the food stamp cards have been reloaded and the EBT and the SNAP benefits have been fully funded. Because like I said, man, you can't fuck the economy like that. This is what I say. This is what I mean when I say they be playing games with people. They banking on fear and all that other shit. And the goddamn news, right? The news reporters, them motherfuckers are sometimes complicit with the shit. And they'll run these motherfucking panic ass stories where like everybody gonna starve to death if they, blah, blah, blah. They weren't gonna do that. I knew they was gonna have to come to some kind of compromise. Now, the only way I could see the Obamacare thing, you know what? I think they're gonna figure that one out too. Like extend the subsidies so people can pay their insurance premiums and not kick all these people off. Because if you kick all these people off in insurance, the insurance companies won't get no money. And you know how much them insurance companies love Obamacare. They love that shit because it keeps their pockets filled. It keeps their motherfucking premiums coming in. And and that money was coming from the federal government. Them subsidies, they was getting checks from the federal government. So the insurance lobby gonna be in their ear now, telling them, look at him, you can't cut off this many premiums. We gonna lose money. I mean, because you got people paying their premiums, then you got it being subsidized by the federal government. So all that money going into the insurance companies. That's all Obamacare was, a big giveaway. I mean, Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, same thing. That shit was all a giveaway to the insurance companies. You dig me? That's all it ever was. You know what I'm saying? It's a giveaway to the insurance companies that they ain't gonna let go of. So they're gonna figure out something for Obamacare, Affordable Care Act. All them people they gonna get thrown off their insurance. Nah. The insurance company's gonna prevent that because that bites into their bottom line. I mean, this is motherfucking everyday man thinking right here. I ain't no motherfucking economist or goddamn analyst of any kind, but I know how greedy motherfucking corporations are. I know how greedy they are. And I know that they're not going to get that goddamn government titty out their mouth. They're going to want to suck on that government titty. And that government titty is them subsidies that come in from, the premiums paid by Obamacare, Affordable Care Act customers. That's it. So that'll be the next thing. The subsidies gonna stay in place. The government gonna keep helping pay for Obamacare. Because the Republicans, I'm gonna give them what Donald Trump said. Donald Trump said he gonna give people more money so that they can afford to buy their own insurance. The money still go to the fucking insurance company. Either way. You dig me? He ain't gonna do that because that wouldn't guarantee the insurance company's money. With the government subsidies, the insurance companies is guaranteed their money. And they can make the premiums whatever they want. Your premium is $2,000 a month for some basic motherfucking coverage. You can't afford no $2K a month, so you get a $1,500 a month subsidy and you pay $500 a month for you, your wife, and your 2 kids. You get a $1,500 a month subsidy that goes directly to the government. I mean, to the insurance company from the government, to the insurance company from the motherfucking government, and you pay $500 a month for you. You pay what you really should only have to pay, about $500 a month. But you already know, I think you shouldn't have to pay shit for health care, just like every other so-called developed country in the world. But I digress from that point, because y'all know I'm a lefty. But the insurance companies are not going to allow the goddamn subsidies to be taken away. They're just not going to do that. Unless the Republicans come back with a way that guarantees the insurance companies keep getting paid. You know what I'm saying? The insurance company got a motherfucking lobby just like the grocery store industry, retail industry. And everybody else can do that motherfucking arithmetic. If you got to spend all your motherfucking money on groceries, your cash on groceries, then you ain't gonna be able to spend your cash on the things that only cash can buy. You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to pay your credit cards off because you gotta buy something to eat. You ain't gonna be able to go on vacation because you gotta buy something to eat. You ain't gonna be able to go Christmas shopping because you gotta buy something to eat. You ain't gonna be able to do any of that shit because you gotta use your cash for things that only cash can motherfucking buy. Man. And they know that goddamn shit. That's why they got that shit together. I mean, Thanksgiving coming up. Black ass motherfucking Friday coming up. You realize that what that would have done to Black Friday? Black Friday wouldn't have been so motherfucking black. It'd have been Red Monday up in this bitch. Because the people wouldn't have been able to shop and go get all that unnecessary bullshit that they buy every year for the holiday season. They'd had to buy food, groceries. And groceries is high as hell. I don't give a fuck what Donald Trump tell you. Groceries high in the motherfucker. The way me and my wife get over is we don't eat a lot anyway. We ain't like that. But if I was trying to raise some kids during this motherfucking time, god damn, I'd be struggling. I don't care what nobody says. You can't do it alone. You're either going to do it with a partner or you're going to do it with the federal fucking government. That's the only way you can make it nowadays. You're going to either do it with a partner or you're going to do it with the federal fucking government. That's the only way you can make it nowadays. You feel me? So, fear not. The motherfucking greedy ass motherfuckers are still in power. The big corporations. And they still got the goddamn federal government by the balls. And they can play all kinds of games and political games they want with you. But at the end of the day, the corporations tell them what to do. The corporations say, look, y'all can fuck around with that EBT money all the way up until a certain point. But we got to have our motherfucking money by the 10th. Or we got to have our money before the middle of the month. That's what the grocery lobby said. Are we gonna be in the red? So, same with Obamacare, like I said earlier. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell y'all that because, don't worry about a thing. Like Bob Marley said, every little thing gonna be all motherfucking right. I mean, given the current situation, with everything being what it is, groceries being all that shit, they still gonna keep pumping that money back into circulation. Seriously, man, Donald Trump talking shit about giving everybody a $2,000 check, tariff, dividend check, or whatever the fuck you trying to call it. How about you just drop the fucking tariffs in the first place? It's bullshit. You just giving people some of their money back. Because that's who pay the tariffs. The motherfucking people. When they buy shit with that extra 50% markup on it. You dig me? Now what are you trying to give it back? Why even fuck around in the first place? Just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all believe in free enterprise, but y'all want to fuck around with the tax system. And at the end of the day, you wind up giving with one hand and taking with the other. I swear to God, man. But if you can keep it in its proper perspective, then you won't worry about it too much. People on the fringes do fall off. I mean, people do get evicted from their apartment for not having enough money to, you know, play the game right. But it is a game. And at the end of the day, you can't win by yourself. You either gonna need a life partner, a husband or wife, or a motherfucking federal government to pull you out the mud. Or you're going to need to work yourself into the ground. 2, 3 jobs you're trying to have. Jobs that are constantly going away. Yeah, shit's fucked up right now. It really is. And the sad part about it is like, okay, and I'm going to finish with this. The sad part about it is this. People waiting on the motherfucking midterms. It's going to be the same clowns in different suits. Only, you know what? I take that back. I ain't going to say that. Normal Republicans are the same clowns in different suits. Normal ones. You know what I'm saying? This pack of goddamn fools we got in power now, they're not normal Republicans. So, yeah, it'll be different. Because I remember politics a long, long time, like I always say. And I have never seen any group of Republicans in my lifetime now. I was born and grew up right after Jim Crow was still in effect. Shit, goddamn, I grew up at the tail end of Jim Crow, all up to the way till now. I can remember with my little self all the way back to the John F. Kennedy funeral procession on TV. I can remember that far back and knew what was going on. The president had been shot. I'm like, when did Kennedy got shot? Back in the early 60s. I was 5, 6 years old. I knew what the fuck was going on. All the way up till now. And this is the craziest bunch of lawless goddamn Republicans I've ever seen in my life. So no, they're not like regular Republicans. They're a whole different breed. But come the midterm elections, shit gonna change. And shit gonna move back to the left. It's not gonna go as far as it should be, because here's where the bad part about Democrats come in. A lot of times they don't repeal or end a lot of the bullshit that the Republican administration put in place. Like, for example, quick example, Biden never got back never re-recognized or formed normalized relations with Cuba like Obama did. Trump came in and put the terrorists back on, got out the Iran deal. All of the shit that Obama did, Trump came in, got out of all of it, crushed all of it, tore it all up. You would have thought Joe Biden, the next Democrat, would have came in and put the shit back in place. He did not. You see what I'm saying? Same clowns, different suits. But the motherfuckers you got now, oh my God, goodness, some of the stuff they doing now, I ain't never seen Republicans act this motherfucking sycophantic towards a president. A bad president too. So yeah, we got to do the midterms. We got. Again, it's a game. Your move is to go to the motherfucking polls at the midterms and get rid of some of these motherfuckers, just like you did a couple of weeks ago. That is your move in this game that we playing. All right, y'all. That's I guess that's my lecture for this subject. I'm gonna move on to something else because I got some more shit I want to talk about. But check this out right here. I have a second channel. It's called the Johnny Clyde YouTube channel. JONNIECLYDE, Johnny Clyde. I get a little deeper over there. I talk about a lot more personal experiences over there. You should go check out my other channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Help bring me up to 15K. That's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in the ear of 15,000 people. But anyway, y'all have a good weekend. I'll catch you on the next one. TC. And I'm out. Peace.